Hello Aquarius, and welcome back to Insights by Randall. Today's reading is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it or the algorithm brings it up, that is the time that you're supposed to watch it. This is also a general reading, so not all of the information will apply, and the parts that don't, just disregard them, they're for somebody else. I'm changing up how I do my readings until I find something that works for all of us. Let's begin. What is going on for Aquarius at this time? We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Three of Coins, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, the first thing that I'm seeing is you are definitely in some major manifestation at this time. You either recently were able to get back to work, start a new job, start the career that you wanted, finally achieved a position in the career that you wanted, or you're finally seeing results from creating your own business. And the amount of abundance that's coming in with that, and not only financially, but physically, mentally, and emotional abundance as well. And I feel like that there's this enormous sigh of relief, and also this feeling and thought of, I can't believe that this is working out so well. Not only are you paying more attention to your intuition and accepting more of your feminine side, but I also feel that there is a strong love here. For those of you that are already in relationships, I see that this relationship has been improving. I want to say it's more real. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but it runs deeper than what it has before. There's greater depths to your love and connection with each other. For those of you that have just started a relationship or is about to find your significant other, there's a lot of emotional depth and connection here. And the two of you, or three of you, if you're polyamorous, are working together to create a life together. It's more than just a home. It's, I see this being financially stable and fruitful. It's like the blinders are being taken off on how to do things more efficiently and how to create your life faster and easier than the old way of doing things. If you haven't already, you're going to have an epiphany moment on how to make this 3D world create and do for you the way that you want. In doing this, there's going to be a lot less fighting the physical reality. There will be less effort that you have to apply in order to get what you want. And there's also going to be a lot less resistance, but this is telling me that you've already started moving into this, or that you've been moving into this for at least a couple of months. This change, this turnabout in your life with your finances, your stability, and your love has really reinvigorated your mind. You have lost a lot to get to this position, to create this new life, and I'm being told that some of you are holding on to and harboring some of the things that you've lost, and there's been a great deal of emotional loss to create this new avenue for you. I would not be surprised if within the last 2 or 3 months you've gone through a tower moment or several tower moments. Honor those thoughts and feelings from the loss, but then let them go. You don't want to carry them into what you're creating now. Definitely a strong bond going on here. There could be marriage in the future. If not a marriage, it's pretty much the equivalent. I feel like starting off with clarity on the Four of Wands. Please clarify the Four of Wands for Aquarius. 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 You've got the Seven of Cups, Judgment in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. This could specifically be talking about moving in a new home or a new apartment, maybe a new condo for you. But I feel like that it goes so much deeper and grander than that. I get this feeling that almost your entire life has been shaken to the core, and you've been rebuilding or beginning to rebuild from scratch. There's a lot of fear, which could be part of the Five of Cups. There's a lot of fear of making mistakes, screwing things up, and there could also be some confusion, not knowing which to choose, because there's a lot of possibilities here. With the Judgment in reverse, I'm getting, don't let go of the wisdom that you've gained over the past 2 months to 2 years. If you're still working on trusting society, if you're still working on trusting the 3D world, and if you're still working on trusting Spirit, God, the universe, trust yourself. The whole point of you going through this was to learn to trust yourself, trust your judgment. So don't throw away the wisdom from the past, just everything else. And because you're carrying around this burden, this is a big burden that doesn't have to be there. A lot of these fears and worries and confusion are based on concepts from your past, ways of thinking, mentality. Continue to clear those out, clear your mind, because this is a brand new manifestation for you, and you don't have to carry those things into your next cycle. So that's where it's coming in with the Five of Cups. When you catch yourself thinking the way you used to think, stop, think to yourself, say it out loud, I release that thought, it no longer applies, that is in my past, it is not in my present. So you can release this unnecessary burden and worry and fear. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Let's take a look at this love. Please clarify the Queen of Cups for Aquarius. 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 Say that several times fast and keep it straight. Okay. We've got the Six of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, for many of you, this is a relationship that you're already in, or this is potentially somebody coming back in from the past. There's been a lot of growth and maturity taking place, and the 2 or 3 of you are more compatible now than what you used to be. There's also this sense of lightheartedness and play that hasn't been there in your previous relationships. Your previous relationships had a tendency to be too serious for the lightheartedness of your soul. I'm sure that some of your Aquarians are very serious, but what I'm getting is you needed to incorporate more play and more jovial, I want to say ridiculousness. Ridiculousness can be fun and funny, especially when it's not serious. So I'm getting there's a lot of playfulness, goofing around, and banter behind closed doors, and it's just between you and your significant other or significant others. Very healthy. Helps keep you light, helps keep you fulfilled. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Please clarify the Ace of Swords for Aquarius. 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 Three of Swords in reverse. The Devil and the Sun. What I'm getting from this immediately is this all that life has to offer? Does it have to be so painful? Does it always have to be an incredible amount of effort with very little payoff? Why do I have to burn my candle at both ends for what little bit I get in return? For many of you, this was a concept that you were taught growing up that life has to be hard, that life has to be a struggle. Somewhere along the line, either consciously or subconsciously, you realize that it does not have to be that way. That would just make life suck if it was always that way. And more than just the realization, there's also a feeling behind that realization. And as you began to create what you wanted without the concept of it always has to be difficult, it always has to be hard, it always has to be little to no payoff, you've learned how to work faster, smarter, and easier, and you were surprised to see that what you're manifesting happened, which proved that old concept wrong. So healing had started taking place. You started to unshackle yourself from the devil of that highly negative concept, and it has brought you a great deal of relief and happiness. And there's probably more shedding of old unhealthy and restrictive concepts, but that's the one that came across. That's good, because life doesn't have to be super challenging and overwhelming and ineffective. Let's clarify this 3 of coins here. Please clarify the 3 of coins for Aquarius. 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 You got the High Priestess, the 5 of Cups again, and the Lovers in reverse. What I'm getting immediately from this is some of you are hesitating about moving forward with the relationship from your past. You're worried that you might be making a mistake. It didn't end well the first time or the first couple of times. Why would it work out now? Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs, because this is clarifying the 3 of coins. The 3 of coins is working together to create something together. And it's right next to the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So this relationship that's coming back from the past, or this new relationship that you are creating or rekindling the relationship that you're in now, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear that it's just going to end the same way, so why put forth the effort and waste the time and energy? Try to pull back from that fear. Try to pull back from and let go of how things used to be. Really scrutinize the potential of the relationship. Really scrutinize this person coming back in from the past. Have they really changed? How much have they changed? How much have they matured? Are we more compatible now than what we used to be? It's very easy to get caught up in the old feelings, both positive and negative. So you're concerned about this working out? Do your homework. Check them out. Write out a pros and cons list. Pay attention to their behaviors. Have they really changed or not? Listen to your intuition, and don't let go of your wisdom that you've gained. You will be able to tell if this relationship is meant for you or not. Excuse me, regardless if it's with this person from the past or not, there is a relationship coming in for you, if you haven't started it already, that is very compatible with you, and you guys are going to be able to create a life together that is loving, deep, and light, fun, and I want to say full of air. Okay, let's move on to the undertone cards. We have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Coins, the Emperor, Justice, the Hierophant, the Chariot, This justice is a long time coming, and there are many out there that will want to give the credit of justice to the universe and to spirit, but you've earned this justice. You're creating your own justice. And this justice isn't connected to judgmental concepts like karma or revenge. This is a justice to yourself and for yourself and about yourself. You have been through some major hell and back, especially within the last 9 months. It has taught you to refine yourself. It has taught you how to handle the 3D world better. And for some of you, it may have opened you up more to spirit and your emotional experience and your spiritual experience. You have put yourself back into the driver's seat. You're moving forward with your life, and you have a greater mastery of how to create your life the way that you want. And it truly is justice being served, and it's justice being served to you, and you created this justice. You did it on your own. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Now, of course, Spirit, the universe, God is helping to move things in the right direction for you. But again, this is all you. You have emerged from your past like a boss, and you're moving forward with the confidence, the skill, and the power to create what you want. Those of you that are still dealing with some fears and anxieties about if you're making mistakes, what if this screws up, what happens if it falls apart, those are old concepts, and some of that's normal, some of that's natural, but don't give it too much energy. Don't give it so much energy that you sabotage yourself. Risk is a part of life. If you want to create something new, if you want to live your best life, some risk is required. Okay, let's pull some wisdom cards. What wisdom do you have for Aquarius at this time? What wisdom do you have for Aquarius at this time? What wisdom do you have for Aquarius at this time? What wisdom do you have for Aquarius at this time? Gratitude. Be grateful for all that you have. And Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. Gratitude. Welcome to the magic of life. All good things are coming your way. You deserve your heart's desires, so allow yourself to feel good now. When you send out positive energy and are ready to receive, Providence gets into action. You don't need to understand how this happens. Just trust that the universe is at work and will rearrange itself to make the right things happen for you. After you have asked for what you desire, give thanks and trust that it will occur. I can see how that would knock out some of those old thoughts and feelings that no longer apply. That's interesting. I pulled gratitude, but I read you good fortune. Okay. Well, good fortune definitely applies. So now I'll read you gratitude. Gratitude helps you live in peace, love, and joy. Being grateful for the abundance you have received is the best insurance that more good things will continue to come. Grateful people are happier, less stressed, and are more satisfied with their lives. Learn to create abundance in all areas of your life. First, you have to ask for what it is that you would like to receive or change in your life. Believe it is possible, then let it happen. Be ready to receive. Give thanks to God, the angels, and the universe. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. That's really interesting that I read good fortune and I didn't even realize it. Dragonfly. The dragonfly lives near water and represents the ability to be emotionally strong and flexible. It is one of the only creatures that can fly up, down, sideways, and backwards. Living your truest life is a responsibility. Do not let it be trivialized or lived superficially. The dragonfly is a symbol of knowing who you are and what you want. Make informed decisions and live life to the fullest without regrets. Well, I would say that the wisdom of all three of those cards apply. Definitely. Okay. I hope you appreciated and or liked the reading. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.